Friendsgiving. It's a trap. Now, as I mentioned in a previous episode, I was invited to a Friendsgiving sort of event, and it was because I had no place to go for Thanksgiving, and one of my coworkers named Miranda invited me to her small, intimate little Friendsgiving celebration. Being somebody as eccentric as myself, I don't arrive actually late. I think it's better if you show up way early and then everybody shows up and admires your fabulousness. I arrived early looking absolutely gorgeous. I bought a very expensive bottle of wine and I was ready to tackle this Friendsgiving celebration. Little did I know that this was actually a family event for Miranda, and she just thought it was kind to have me there. And I do appreciate that. I'm not mad at Miranda about any of this. However, this experience was horrifying. Miranda's entire family showed up, and it caused me some anxiety because I was only expecting 2 or 3 other people aside myself and Miranda. And all of these people started showing up, and I soon learned that they were all conservatives. They were all Trump supporters and right-wing Christians, and I don't knock anybody for their beliefs or anything like that, but I was clearly not the person to be there. The conversations were all about President Trump and having guns and border patrols, and there was nothing about being thankful for anything there. One of Miranda's aunts, she is a shorter woman that's rather fluffy, and she was wearing black leggings as pants. And she wasn't wearing an oversized shirt to cover past her pelvic region. So from the backside, you could see all of her flaws. And it wasn't pretty, and you could also tell that she was wearing a thong. So her ass looked like a sad W with accents of cellulite. Then there was the subject of Miranda's grandfather, and I'm pretty sure he was about 165 years old, a taller man that was hunched over, wearing a pair of suspenders and walking with a cane, and he sat there, and he's loud as fuck. You could hardly understand anything this man was saying, except maybe 2 or 3 words. And he was loud, and it was like toilet paper. I was horribly uncomfortable, and I was so waiting for dinner to be done so we could break up the libations. After I finished my food, I went to the kitchen where Miranda was, and I'm like, oh, I've got this expensive bottle of wine. Can we go ahead and open it? And she looked at me and said, my family doesn't drink. I almost dropped to the floor immediately. I should have brought a fucking flask. In desperation, I opened up that bottle of wine and I slowly snuck it over to the bathroom. And I chugged half of that motherfucker right in there. As the event progressed, I knew that I was gonna have to at least finish out this bottle of wine in order to tolerate all these people. There were a few teenagers there, and they were dancing to music that was relevant when I was a young lady. And I couldn't understand why they appreciated that kind of music, but I was okay with that until one of the other people in the room told one of the teenagers that, "Oh, you're so gay." Trump, Christians, gun advocates, anti-gay people. I was losing my patience. And this is nothing against Miranda. Please do know that. So always appreciate every single moment you have in your life, because there's a silver lining no matter what. And that's your monthly advice, bitches. Bye, y'all. Bathroom door. Silly people, don't you understand that Tori Spelling is actually Admiral Akbar in a wig?